Hi, in this video, I will tell you how you can burn code into the microcontroller flash memory or ROM memory. Normally, we use compiler and assemblers to convert our written source code into the machine code. This machine code gets stored into the file with extension .hex. We require microcontroller programmer or burner to write the content of this file into the flash memory or the ROM memory of microcontroller. Microcontroller programmer or the burner is the hardware device accompanied with the software which is used to transfer the machine language code into the microcontroller ROM memory. The software of such a microcontroller programmer read data from the hex file stored on the PC and feed it to the microcontroller's memory. Such kind of softwares transfer data from PC to the hardware either using serial, parallel or USB port. Depend upon the way it interacts with PC, there are three types of microcontroller programmers: parallel programmer, serial programmer and USB programmer. Parallel programmer uses the parallel port of PC. They are very low cost programmers, but most of the modern day desktop and the laptop they don't have such parallel port, hence the parallel programmer are not widely used. Serial programmer, these programmers use the serial port to interact with PC via RS-232 protocol, and these are very popular among the microcontroller hobbyists. USB programmers use the USB interface to transfer the data from PC to the flash memory of microcontroller. The main advantage of using USB burner is that they are powered from the PC itself and hence there is no need of any additional power supply. In conventional method of burning the microcontroller, we have to take out the microcontroller from the application board and we have to put it into the universal programmer, and then by using the burner software we have to send the content of hex file from PC to the burner. Then the burner dump the code into the microcontroller flash memory. In order to remove this problem of removing microcontroller every time we want to program it, most of the modern days microcontrollers are upgraded with in-system programming features. Means without removing the microcontroller from its application circuit, we can program the microcontroller. The latest microcontroller also come with features like bootloader, which allow self-burning capability to the microcontroller, and hence microcontroller don't need any additional programming hardware, which reduces development cost. Please note the communication between the PC and the microcontroller, it can be through serial port, USB port or parallel port. Bootloader. Bootloader is a program present in the flash memory of microcontroller which enables the download of hex file directly into the flash memory of microcontroller. Generally, bootloaders are written to empower the microcontroller with self-burning capabilities. The bootloader program can access built-in peripheral of microcontrollers like USB, UART, CAN and SPI to exchange the data between flash memory of microcontroller and PC. Some microcontrollers comes with built-in bootloader like P8951RD2 microcontroller from NXP. And some microcontrollers that don't have built-in bootloaders. In that case, to make such a microcontroller self-programmable, we have to burn the flash memory of microcontroller with bootloader code using the microcontroller programmer or burner. Installing bootloader means the some part of memory in ROM will get occupied by bootloader code. Hence, user has to download his program to the remaining memory space. Use of bootloader greatly speed up the development process since we don't require to remove the microcontroller from the circuit. In this video, to explain you the complete burning process, I am using P8951RD2 microcontroller. In this microcontroller, there is 64 KB of flash memory and separate 8 KB of bootloader memory is present. This particular microcontroller is with in-system programming capability. Hence, we required only VDD, VSS, TXD, RXD and reset pin to program the microcontroller. FlashMagic is a software tool from the NXP used to burn the microcontrollers manufactured by NXP. If you are planning to use any other 8051 microcontroller, then you have to use the burner software provided by that particular 8051 microcontroller manufacturer. This software reads the content of .hex file from the PC and send it to the microcontroller using serial protocol over RS-232 standard. You can download this FlashMagic software from the website flashmagictool.com. If you are using desktop PC with a serial port, then you can easily send data from PC to the microcontroller using serial port. You only need a max 232 IC at the microcontroller side for voltage level conversion. But if you are using laptop, normally modern days laptop, they don't have serial port. In such a condition, we require to use serial to USB converter to transmit data from laptop to microcontroller. There are different types of serial to USB or USB to serial converters are available in market. Out of all these, I am using this particular USB to serial adapter from BAFO. This comes with one USB cable, serial adapter and one CD. You will find the driver software inside this CD. It supports XP, Windows 7, 8 and 10. If you want, you can also download the latest version of the driver software from the website. Laptop send the data over USB port to the BAFO adapter. BAFO adapter convert the USB voltage levels to the RS-232 standard voltage levels. Then out of 9 pins of this serial port, we only have to use 3 pins, RXD, DXD and ground pin. DXD pin of the BAFO you have to connect to the RXD pin of the microcontroller board. RXD pin of BAFO you have to connect to TXD pin of the microcontroller board, and ground you have to connect to the ground. Here is the 8051 microcontroller board that I am using to demonstrate you how you can burn the code from the PC to the microcontroller. Here this board is with P8951RD2 microcontroller from NXP. Here it is the program slot which is with 3 different pins, TXD, RXD and ground. Max 232 level converter IC, power supply, reset button. Here on this board I have only 4 LEDs connected to the port 1.4 to port 1.7 pin. Port 0 is connected externally to pull-up registers. Here it is L293D motor driver IC. If you want to drive the motors from the microcontroller, you need to use this motor driver IC.